Hello Internet World, Johnny R here. Welcome back to Warhammer Rogue Trader. Last we left off, we just defeated this guy here. Can't remember his name. And a bunch of cronies. Guess there's nothing else left except to return to the Void Ship. And pick up some junk. Oh. Stop, Erasmus Kinian. Before we go further, I must investigate this level of the Manufactorum. We have not yet examined this area sufficiently thoroughly for purposes of my mission. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, let's go check. Oh, sorry. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deathly pale artificial flesh. Excuse me. You take note of the multitude of flesh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are von Valancius, are you not? Pascal exchanges a series of binary signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretched into a smile. My name is Demence Hanuman. I believe it is familiar to you. Oh, right. I was wondering why that was. This statement is false. This unit stands accused of identity theft. I'm guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. Are you the one who stole Magos Tarzis' personal code and made an attempt on his life? No. Why would I do that? It was the work of the maimed hunter. A term not recognized. Is this a specialized term used by your branch of tech heresy? It is simply the name that fits him. You must have noticed now. Names are full of lies, haven't you, Pascal Hanuman? I'm giving you the chance to explain why you are using the name of another. Another? I have the right to bear this name. It is my humble inheritance, which I received from Archmagos Armarnat. Sorry. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Armarnat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omnissiah's will. Blasphemy. Should you continue these sacrilegious mentions of sacred litanies and heretical perversions of the blessed Armarnat's philosophy, you will be destroyed. You wish to sound outraged, but I sense your curiosity. I understand. Knowledge is intoxicating. This craving for new knowledge gnaws on me as well, but be patient. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot, of the deception created by Archmagos Amarna. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay with the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I developed. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth. The words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? Fine then. Show me your truth. Tech Priest turns his data slate around. Its vid screen is covered with green runes performing an ungodly dance of computation. Pascal casts a quick glance over the data slate and says with contempt, the sacred logic is impaired. Your calculations are irrational. Yet, they are still correct. Pascal, what is this mishmash of numbers? It is all unholy nonsense, a betrayal of pure logic, the fruit of a diseased mind that has renounced the fundamental laws. Oh. Your calculations lack sense. They are riddled with errors. They do, and they are, in this place. But there is another place where they have the right to exist, where nothing and nothing can add up to become something, where the mathematical zero can perish in decay, and infinity can measure itself. The warp. Used warp technology. It is forbidden. But why? I altered the planetary's Vox array. I replaced Promethium with fuel made from the souls of servo-servants. The sum of all knowledge that exists in the world lies in the warp, and I am extracting it. You think it's sacrilege? I think it is sacrilege not to do it. I think it's hypocrisy to reject warp technology, to betray the Omniscience commandment that we know and comprehend all of creation. With an icy smile, the heretic pans Pascal his data slate, showing the dancing blasphemous green symbols. Do you want to know everything about yourself, about me, about the maimed hunter, about Armanet? Absolutely everything? Pascal's mechadendroid carefully accepts the data slate and after a brief pause, shatters it with his hydraulic servo pincer. His voice is resolute. Not at such a cost. This conversation is finished. The voices warned me that this moment would come.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And we know what's going to happen here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may?
Harriet, take the shot.
I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
It's fine. Oh. Ow. 95%, you know? That's fine. Move closer. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Don't let him get away.
Request approved. Running binary code line. Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Box skull. Okay. Yeah. Chop.
The Omniscient I
Damn.
you, machine spirit.
That was a good one. Bunk. Will you stop?
Brace yourself, Avalon!
Oh, you're right. Ooh, that's not good. You guys stop, weirdos. Repair protocols? Hey.
I will not.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, cannot attack? Yeah, so I'll give you this, right? Then take aim. Finest hour.
I'll paint your death in colors.
I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
Nice hit.
If it serves your cause, ancestors guide me.
And one more. Nice.
This tedium is beneath me. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh. Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollow voice, I am taking his neural cogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the catechism of maintenance and operation. Do whatever you deem necessary. Pascal leans over the corpse, activating a sampling tool on one of his pecadendrites, plunges it into a tangle of augmetics covering the heretic's skull. Ew. Yep. Pile of meat. Plasma gun. Portable cogitator. Oh. Cool.
Rise to the top, or get left in
That's-
the dust.
What a shame.
Well. Don't know what those are. I hope this is the right way.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah. I mean, it looks official. Alright. Big open room. Oh. This can't be legal. Uh-oh. Warp. Numerous wires and pipes run to the filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who is in the cage, but bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the darkness, while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Oh boy. Well, I gave you that Melta. Hendricks casts a scrutining eye over one of the cages, before withdrawing his weapon and approaching to examine what's inside. Careful, Hendricks. Look at it! Through the metal bars, you see it truly as a pile of human bodies, or something that used to be. The monstrosity deformed bodies have fused together in places, while others were severed using saws and knives, leaving wounds seeping pus and slime. Wounds that are agglutinating and sprouting tendons. Huh. Rods connected to wires that run to a nearby cogitator bristle across the flesh. One of the human heads turns to you. Mercy. Even attempting to speak causes the mutant pain, but he bears the agony and forces out the words, Mercy, make it stop. You peer at the pulsating mass of flesh. What did I roll? Beneath the thin film coating the skin of this monstrous creation, you can see throbbing veins that snake through the flesh and flowing yellow ichor. The creature looks like a conglomeration of several people squeezed together by brutal hands into a single whole. Like Play-Doh, but for humans. Bang. Did it help? The flesh explodes in a fountain of lumps, stinking spray and bone shards. The gaping wound closes in an instant, and a different face emerges from the fleshy depths in place of a lost head. The mutate's body is pulsing faster, harder, as though Abomination's heart rate is spiked with fear. A many-voiced moan rises from all the other cages at once. The pain was felt by all who share the mutant's horrific fate. Hendricks takes in his surroundings and once again fixes his attention on the contents of the nearest cage. I'm beginning to have some idea. The Lex mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the lower levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to those poor people, in their own home. Now they are studying the result. Have you seen anything like this before? I've seen a great deal, Rogue Trader. That includes mutations caused by sorcery of chaos. But what frightens me most is not their repulsive form, but what is hiding beneath it. A human soul in torment. Chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. They're people. Monstrously mutated, but still people. Yes, this is what the warp sorcery has done to them, to be precise. I've seen many mutants whose features have been distorted under the effects of the Arch Enemy. This is something beyond all imagining. Lex Mechanic talked of some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on the machines. What are the Arch Enemy's minions doing to the people of the lower levels? To know the workings of dark sorcery means allowing corruption into oneself. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect. That is why they were brought here, to be connected to sensors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who would have rejected the Omnissiah are driven toward the perverted hunger for knowledge. Why are they hooked up to cogitators? Lingua Technis, corrupted by the scrap code, I'm sure. It's unlikely we'll be able to extract anything of value from their data crypts. Ugh. You. Female face watches you from the gloom of the cage. Even though half her head has been turned to a mess of bones and lumping growths, her single eye looks at you with a surprising amount of intelligence. You promised. You promised us. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You. You took us from the Inferno. You promised us a reward. You... I'll be damned. They can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw the fragments of knowledge out of them. Or it will trigger further changes. Esteemed Magos, these are your comrades. If I may ask, do you feel any compassion for them? Or at least, the very least, regret? Regret the losses for these poor people who represent the Adeptus Mechanicus? Negative. What I am currently observing is not my tech comrades, but merely their biologically functioning remains fashioned into a specimen of an unnatural perversion of technology. I am under no directives to feel any affinity for such specimens. Hendrix, let this go. You're only prolonging their suffering. I am inclined to relieve their suffering. Every moment of existence in such state pure torture is for the people is locked in these sheaths. Yeah. Ugh. Seems to me your mind is already made up. These people need deliverance from the suffering. Like I said, you have that melta already. Oh. Or if you could turn it off, that'll work too. Each mutant has cables attached. You may not know the nature of these machines, but it isn't too difficult to increase the voltage. Ah, this switch here. Hear the crackle of electricity. The wires glow with blue sparks, and the creatures locked in cages drop lifelessly to the floor. Sharp pang of burned meat hangs in the air. I don't know why I'm babbling. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? The number of people here. There are too few. Lower levels of similar manufactorums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here to do. That can't be healthy. The massive cogitator grows out of the metal bulkheads like a grotesque tumor. A hollow roar sounds from deep within the metal housing. Whatever spurred the computer into action, it has enough power to supply a small command center. As soon as your eyes fall upon the cogitator, you feel a tingling in your temples. Every nook, every component of the machine, radiates a sense of wrongness. One that is difficult to explain, but no less palpable for that. It is as though the construct itself defies the laws of physics and perspective. Stop, Erasmus Kinnean. That is a creation of the Arch Enemy. Don't go near it. You've done enough for me in my mission. Don't put yourself at risk now. It's screaming. As soon as Hendrix takes another step towards a cogitator, it emits a deafening shriek like hundreds of metal needles driving into toughened glass, as though sensing the stranger. Wincing, Hendrix approaches a control panel and bends down toward the screens. Despite the heat clogging the room, you feel an ice-cold breeze. Hendrix is clearly using his psyker abilities to try to fend off the pernicious effects of the Chaos artifact. The Omnisci's grace has not touched this object. This mechanism was not desecrated, but born flawed and unnatural. Iron most profane. Initiating observation log. Let not fear stand in the path of knowledge. A minute passes, then another. You watch Hendrix examine the cogitator. His eyes scan the screens, his hands darting from the reel to the lever, sometimes hovering uncertainly over the next switch, which immediately receives a coating of frost. At some point you hear his voice, almost a whisper, barely audible above the clanging, roaring machine. Sacrifices. More and more sacrifices every minute. Hectacomb determinans. The womb of this cursed machine is down on the lower levels. The auxiliary enumerator controls the system for delivering molten waste under the Manufactorum's main building. This cogitator is fueled by the energy harnessed from thousands of people, who are flowing beneath our feet as slag waste as we speak. Oh. But I cannot even imagine the reason for sacrificing all these people. It's inconceivable. Now that we know the Fabricator Sensor prized this monster so highly, the cursed tech priest and his associates created something that went beyond the limits of the Omnisci's power. This machine is designed to process myriad possibilities using warp sorcery. It has almost finished its task. It predicts the future, as Miskinian. The spawn of chaos has no place on my world. Oh. Or I just shoot it. Screamer of the what? Zinch? Huh. If it moves, kill it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, imagining the Warhammer 40k lore specialists are probably like, no, don't attack it. But I'm like, I'll do what I have to do. Yeah, I'll take my turn in a second. Alright. Here we go.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Should have put it up here, but that's alright.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, Irrelet, take the shot.
I am not your
Nice shot.
If it serves your cause, your weakness is hidden from my sight.
Nasty. Alright. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Ow.
I approach the designated
Run.
position. Fortune favors the swift.
Nice hit.
I must.
Ah. Oh, wait. Study it.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Aim for the opening.
I understand your intent.
And now... take
If
aim.
it serves your cause.
Or, you know. Ouch. Okay, what's going on?
Naturally.
Reckless strike, iron
For
arm.
the throne's glory.
Uh-oh. I should have paid attention to that.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Okay.
Let's see to
Bonk it. Lamprey bite. Ugh. Blast away at the thing.
It's as good as done.
Yeah, that's what I said I was gonna do, so. Alright, here we go.
Who if not me? Twice before crossing me.
Plenty of damage. Ow! Oh, I'm actually alright. Ooh. I kind of don't want to move, just to block the enemies from going after Cassia, you know? Oh, you can shoot it from here. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Buff everybody. Mark you as the enemy.
Binaric override.
I guess I could do this for free, so.
Approved. Running binaric override.
Throw a trap, so hopefully the boss can't just escape and go after Irilet down there. Piercing shot. Yeah. I ran out of action points. I'm an idiot. Darn it. Got a little too excited there.
I've suffered worse. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Uh-oh. Till the end of combat. Uh-oh.
Forth on Valencius!
Daring breach.
At your beck and call.
Alright, mess it up. Ooh, nice. Knocked it back.
I'd rather not. Indeed.
Ah. Yeah, give me a buff. I really should have done front line up here, but that's alright.
I'm afraid not.
Uh-oh.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
We need our sniper team
Isn't
up
this a
and
job
running,
for
you
the
know?
serfs?
Ancestors guide me.
Nice. A lot of
I
damage.
am not your Venus pet monkey.
It's almost down.
I
Yeah.
am a navigator,
There we go.
not a servitor.
Gotta remember I can do that. Ooh. Ow.
I didn't flinch.
Nice.
I'll deal death with my hands.
Got it.
If it serves your cause, you cannot force me, Elantak.
Now, unless something happens, I'm probably just gonna jump cut
I
to the end.
understand your intent.
naturally. For the throne.
Nice hit. Ouch.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. On it. I won't stand for
Oh,
it.
oh, come on.
Advancing.
Wait, I can't move there? Why can't I move there? Eh, whatever.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
My ears are ringing. I will do my duty. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Another soul slips beyond the veil. This tedium is beneath me. I'll deal death with my hands.
Just a minor setback.
Everyone, step aside. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. The Inquisitor sends their regards. Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
I'll see to it personally.
Damn.
No chance.
Integrity failure. Detected. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
No. Oh, god damn it. Accidentally double-clicked.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
If it serves your cause, keep you moving, no more. I am not your... That is beneath me.
No.
Just designate a target. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
So it's 2 shots missed in a row.
This tedium
Nice.
is beneath me.
Naturally. For the throne's glory.
I'll make it happen. Another enemy down. You should feel honored to witness this. The best defense is a good offense.
My vow is significant value.
The loss to the retinue.
At your beck and call.
That is foolishness. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Blah, blah, blah. Alright.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
I am not your seed. Fortune favors the swift. If I must. I understand your intent.
That was weird.
No weakness is hidden from my sight. If it serves your cause.
Very good. Just keep shooting him. He's almost down. Alright.
Let's see to it.
Swap back over to my machine gun. Huh? Hang on. Oh, Allowcat games never change. Why can't I use controlled shot? Reason! Alright.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Alright, whatever.
I refuse.
Unavailable. What?
Time to prove my mettle.
Well, I have like no action points. Oh, I didn't even see him. Crap. Oh, because that enemy was next to me and I can't shoot when I'm in
Do
melee.
not dare ask.
Alright. I didn't even see him. Never mind. My fault.
If I may,
I am not your
There we go.
This tedium is beneath me.
Just finish up the fight, please.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
There we go. What have you done? Years of work, agents' lives sacrificed to uncover the cult's secrets, and you destroyed it all in one fell swoop. Didn't want anyone else to suffer. I understand the impulse, as a fellow human being, but as an interrogator, I can't see any justification for your actions. At any rate, rogue trader, the Inquisitor will hear about this in my report. Let's go. It's dangerous. Utility deck is overgrown with thick stems of some thorny plant. Someone trapped among thorns, these one echoed inside the compartment. Burn it. That was scary.